Please subscribe and you can download this code from description below. Title: Debug logger in Python Flask causing 500 server error in production, Apache, a tutorial. Introduction. When developing Python Flask applications, developers often use the built-in debug logger to aid in identifying and fixing issues during the development phase. However, deploying a Flask application with the debug logger enabled in a production environment, especially when using Apache as the web server, can lead to a 500 server error. In this tutorial, we will explore why this happens and provide a step-by-step guide on how to resolve it. Understanding the issue. Enabling Flask's debug mode activates a more detailed error page and logging. This is beneficial during development but poses a security risk in a production environment. Flask's debug mode should never be used in a production setting, as it can leak sensitive information and allow arbitrary code execution. Error symptoms. When the Flask application with debug mode enabled is deployed with Apache, a 500 internal server error occurs without providing detailed error information. This is because the debug mode is designed to display the error information on the development server, not in a production environment. Steps to disable debug mode. To resolve the 500 server error issue, you must disable Flask's debug mode. Here's how you can do it. Open your Flask application file and locate the line where the apprun method is called. Ensure that you pass the debug parameter as false. Additionally, check if you have set the Flask_env environment variable to production. Update Apache configuration. If you're using Apache as your web server, update your Apache configuration to ensure it's compatible with the production environment. Open your Apache configuration file, example 000 default.conf or apache2.conf, and make sure the WSGI restricts directive is set to on. This directive prevents the leakage of sensitive information. Restart Apache to apply the changes. Checking Apache error logs. If the 500 server error persists, check Apache's error logs for more information. The logs are typically located in /var/log/apache2/error.log or a similar directory. Look for any error messages related to your Flask application. Final thoughts. It's crucial to disable Flask's debug mode and configure your production environment properly to ensure the security and stability of your application. Debugging information that is useful during development can expose vulnerabilities in a production setting. Remember to thoroughly test your application in a staging environment before deploying it to production to catch and resolve any potential issues. By following these steps, you should be able to resolve the 500 server error caused by the Flask debug logger in a production environment with Apache. ChatGPT.